I'm Rick Kahler. Thanks for joining me. Well, recently I wrote a column about longevity insurance. This topic raised the question of how financial planners estimate our clients' lifespans. Obviously, if a planner is going to tell you whether you have enough money to last for your retirement, they've got to estimate in some form or fashion when your time on earth is going to be over. It would be ideal, of course, for a planner to have a crystal ball that would tell us when you're likely to be checking out. Is it going to be age 65, or will you still be dancing at 102? Instead, we've had to rely on industry averages, actuarial tables, and government statistics concerning life expectancy. Well, the internet has changed that and given us some useful tools to make a more individualized and therefore a more accurate prediction. Two websites that I encourage my clients to visit are realage.com and deathforecast.com. Now, both of these sites are going to ask you questions about your weight, eating habits, exercise habits, your family history, things like this. realage.com has a more extensive questionnaire, which might take 15 to 20 minutes to complete. It asks for specific health information, such as blood pressure, cholesterol levels, and heart rates. It also wants to know about your marital status, whether you have close family friends, whether you belong to a community organization, whether you have pets. It's going to ask you how many servings of fruits and vegetables you have on a daily basis, whether you floss your teeth, how often you wear your seatbelt, and there's also specific questions on your exercise habits. After you have completed the questionnaire, you're going to be emailed a link to your report. This is going to give you your real age as compared to your chronological age. I'm pleased to report the last time that I completed this form for my real age, it was 13 years younger than my chronological age. I think that's a good thing. Now, deathforecast.com might not have a particularly appealing name, but it is also a useful look at your health habits. Its questionnaire is a lot shorter than the one at realage.com. Rather than asking for specifics, it relies on you to give truthful answers to questions about whether your weight is normal and whether you exercise regularly. Interestingly, it also includes a question about whether you regularly exercise your brain. After you complete the questionnaire at deathforecast.com, you'll get a screen that gives you your projected age at death. That same screen shows your answers to the survey and gives you a chance to change selected answers and see what the results would be. For me, if I didn't own a gun, I would add a half year to my life expectancy. I'm not sure how they calculate all of this, but it's very interesting. By changing one answer, like say a different exercise routine, again, you can see what that effect is going to be if you exercise more or exercise less. Now, maybe the real value of both of these websites is the information that they provide about changes that you might want to make to your lifestyle. The realage.com report includes suggestions for increasing activities that keep you younger and changing behaviors that make you older. Experimenting with different answers to the deathforecast.com questionnaire can give you a good idea of your own ability to increase your life expectancy by choosing healthier habits. I was interested to note that the realage.com has a section on stress, including questions about whether you worry about money. This may lead to a financial planning catch-22. If your life expectancy is so high that you worry about running out of money, would worrying lower your life expectancy so you wouldn't run out of money after all? Well, instead of worrying about money, it might be better to focus on taking care of yourself to increase your chances of living a long and healthy life. Then you could let your financial planner worry about making sure your money has the same life expectancy that you do. Thanks for listening.